It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Cowboys ready to kick it away first. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jackson gonna throw it. He's gonna go for a big one. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
He has nothing. He has nothing.
That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover is the defense makes a play early.
That is the dream start for this defense. Come out, stop them on 1st down, stop them on 2nd down, force them into a 3rd down situation, and get a takeaway. This defense just started this game exactly how they wanted to. Now they got everybody jacked up.
On the ground, it's Harris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field is Hughes. Picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. A pick 6.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying to impose their will with the run. breaks the tackle.
Get off me, bro.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now
Yes,
you know
too.
why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And they did tack on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Throwing right. Pulls it in with one hand. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible hand strength.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Booster! Flash!
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson will throw. Looking left. Caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The corner route is a very difficult route to cover. It's difficult because the receiver pushes up the field, so it looks like a deep route and then breaks really quickly to the sideline.
He's looking to throw. That's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that one.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Harris. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're not into 3s, they want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Western. Go!
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Tosses it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Second down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling right and going deep.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. To throw, it's Hughes. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
On the run, it's Harris. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
There's a crease. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so it can be explosive.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and 8. Long way to go. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds his target down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jackson will throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hughes.
Forward to the zone.
And a first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He wants to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. kept it, and he's past the marker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep.
Stupid.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Stupid.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time.
Right down the middle.
Niggas off me, bro.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy when you force that turnover. Everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the snap, it's the Sparks. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Bobcats. They take the lead with the 6.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Sends it back in motion. Snapped in the back. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finding some room. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Sweet cut there. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
And the Cowboys will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Just searching and working for the
Same play, bitch. Ain't gonna work for you every time.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the right.
Get up, bitch.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Nice
Bro,
pickup on the return.
you can't throw the ball on
They
it
got
at all.
the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Using the quick game.
Suck.
Might have a chance. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboy. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Nice move to keep running.
Can't throw it.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he
Dummy. He thought the same play was gonna work.
there and just avoided the contact. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Sparks.
That shit, dude.
Just a bit.
Dumbass nigga. You try to get the same play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's caught. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they use a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Here's a little room there. Got enough space. Bounding over the top. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas State.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. On the direct snap, it's Sparks. Worked on the touchdown, might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a gap, it's Harris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Hughes. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cowboys! The Cowboys fall back on top.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Bounced right back to them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Sparks. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Sparks. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Direct snap. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will